Yeah, we just thought a little bit. We went away tail end of last season in South Africa, and it probably brought home how little we travelled across COVID and how little time we spent together. So we're very keen to go on a camp. We had the opportunity to come to the University of Dublin and just spend 3 or 4 days together. I know we're going home to play on Friday, but the time spent together has been invaluable, really, and especially with some new faces. Internationals just come back this week and starting to integrate, so it's been great. Just great to get everybody together in one space. Couple of beers, plenty of work, and getting ready for the season. I think everybody says great pre-seasons, isn't it? It's definitely been, in terms of integrating people, it's been invaluable. They've not disappointed in the contribution they've made, both on and off the pitch. So the next step is to see how we support them when we're on the field. It's really difficult, especially when you're working with players you've not worked before, how to support them until you actually see them play. So I'm looking forward to it, but everything we've expected of them and more as we've seen over the last few weeks. As I said, they've been great, been vocal, which is one of the reasons we wanted to get a little bit more ownership in the player group. We want a little bit more experience, a few more miles on the clock, and we wanted a bit more competition for places. And as well as new faces, that competition for places brings a little bit more edge to those who have been here. And I think, and I'd expect performances to improve because of that. There's no greater pressure than selection pressure, and I think for the first time, certainly in most positions, that's a realistic option. I'm excited to see some new faces, and I think I'm excited to move on. Last year was tough. The amount of change that we went through. I think it was done for the right reasons. I feel we're in a really good space with some of our experience that we've got. I think they made a positive impact in the group. They've raised standards. I think people have responded to those standards, so that in some ways those decisions were made to almost instigate that. Now I just want to see that group go on and work hard to ruffle a few feathers as we get into the URC. We can't hide from the scale of the challenge within the URC, but we want to ruffle a few more feathers than we've been able to do in the previous campaigns. Certainly, I suppose Ross's challenge at the moment has been there for his baby's due this week, so he hasn't travelled with us. We want to get that right, but he's keen to play, and we'll see. We'll see. We're on 2 different timelines there. If he's available, it'll be fantastic. If not, it'll be fantastic because there'll be parents. So we'll just wait and see. Certainly, Elliot's back in the mix. Leon's training with us and seeing if we can grow more tolerance around being back with us. So yeah, it's very positive in that regard. He's back running with us. Yeah, he's so had a stress fracture, which is sort of huge amount of time off feet, but absolutely he's back running. Not necessarily part of training yet, but he won't be a million miles away from start of the year. So they're on their first week back, and I'm meeting with Wayne on Monday around plans and how we integrate them back. Obviously Will's the one with the high volume across the last year, but we'll hopefully have some conversations around Ben and Tane and see what their views are. Right, flying, can't wait to play.
Play Friday?
No, probably not, but we'll be involved the week after, and it's busting to play. We just got to probably hold him back a little bit. He's been keen to get on the field for a long time. I think for sure we would probably have a slightly different focus in this block of pre-season. We're probably more focused to the group that will play against Edinburgh because of the changes in faces. I don't think we'll see everybody here play in a pre-season game, which is something we've tried to do in previous years. I think we'll see a much focus to a quicker core group that we'll be using across those 7 games, because we need to integrate them, and also those 7 games are crucial to us getting some momentum into the season. We missed that last year, competitive across that window but not really striking games, so that's a huge focus for us.